YouTube? It is me, Justin Omoi, here with the bad haircut that never wants to get good at all. I'm here giving you guys a video all about recording with the microphone and what the microphone and this and that. This does not specifically show you how to be good at rapping, how to be good at singing, how to be good at, saying poetry, AMSR and all that. This is just me showing you and having you understand everything about a microphone, just in case you just don't even know what it is about. If you are new to my channel, let me go ahead and tell you, I make videos at least 1 or 2 a week. If you like what I do, it's all music and this and that, talking about music and ranting and all this and that, and this and that. Subscribe and stick around because you can see me doing this all day. Well, I'm not really that, psychotic. I'm just making, this one a little bit, testing the waters, see how things go. Without further ado, let's go ahead and do what I'm gonna do. So, first off, we got to know what is a microphone. Let me go and show you. This is a microphone. This is a microphone. This is a microphone. Microphone. This is a this. Oh, this is a microphone. This is a microphone. This little square thing right here. You know what I'm saying? This right there. You see it? Yeah. This video didn't even start and I'm sweating. Now you know about microphones. Let me go ahead and show you any other accessories you will need with this microphone. BAM! It's a microphone stand. This is what it does. It stands. You also need a shock mount. This thing shocks you if you touch it. Pop filter. Also known as a windshield. So you could... Even though this doesn't work because it sucks because it's right near the microphone and it's stupid. But, don't tell them about that. Last but not least, you need stuff to hook it up. Whether it be a cable. Like a big old XLR cable, like this. And sometimes, some of them even have the big jacks in the end. Others have, just 2 of these, but one's a male and one's a female. If you can see the difference, because they go like... And then you have the USB one for if you have like a USB microphone, like this one right here, So this got this side and this one has this one, so you can yeah. This is XLR and this is USB. If you don't understand that, then you're stupid. All that yelling, I can't deal with it. You'll also need headphones, so you can listen to yourself recording. If you want, you can use speakers as well, but I recommend using headphones when you're recording. I'll tell you about that later. And you also need a recording software like, FL Studio, one of the best. You will also need padding, which is that you see all that yellow, that's padding. And then that black thing is another pop filter, and that's paper on a clipboard. It's being held up by a nail, but you can't really see it. But if you want like a reference, it's like you see that little thing right there. That oh man, I'm sorry, man. That nail right there, something like that. Now we got everything down in terms of what you need for your microphone. Let's actually go ahead and talk about things with the microphone. Let's do that. First of all, in a microphone, there's something called a polarity. Polarity now is basically the shape of the way it records. Now, the way it records, like this mic, you see this? That's the back side. This right here is the front side. Now, it is very important to know which side the microphone's front is as well as the back. So if it has no way of showing you where the front and the back is, Then as soon as you get it out the packaging, put a sticker on it, like a smiley face or something. You need to know the front side because there's a way it captures different from the back side. This microphone especially, along with all the other ones I got, is actually a cardioid. Super cardioid maybe? Or hypercardioid? Or super ultra mega hypercardioid? I'm not sure, there's a lot of them, but for now, yes, super cardioid microphone, or hyper. Basically, it is in a heart shape of recording. So the way it records is like this. So, when you record like this, what happens is that it records in a circle, like the afro, like I was just talking to you about. So if you are not within its circle, I'm not sure exactly how far this circle goes. Probably depends on the way you speak, it will capture. So let's say I say the word fart, right? Fart. The polarity, the pattern, will pick up because it is within the, the shape. And what it captures depends on the capturing capsule inside of it. So when I say fart, it'll capture within here. Like, within the range of how I speak it. This is essential in recording. Whether it be for music, for film, for photography, even though, you don't really. Hypercardioid is not the only type of recording polar pattern there is. There's the shotgun mic. I do not have one. I should have one. That way I'll get better quality. But I don't have the money for it. But, it's okay because you can still hear me. So, deal with it! But the shotgun mic, it basically records everything within a straight line. So if I turn my head and speak, you will not hear it. And, of course, you hear it because I'm not using a shotgun mic right now. So you can hear what I'm saying without having to, be within the line of sight. Just like the Hyper Mega Ultra Cardioid, the shotgun mic only captures within a straight line. So let me go ahead and use this as an example again. Remember, the cardioid, it goes all the way around like that. Well, the shotgun actually goes, it goes straight into me when I'm, talking. So if I talk, it will go, straight forward like this, Like, I don't know how else to explain, but then there's also the bi-directional mic. It's, it's not this microphone again, but bi-directional basically lets you record from both sides. So it gives you a and it gives you a not that I need it because, I'm not going to record it like this, straightforward, because I'm going to stop saying that. But I will not, why would you need that microphone? In case you have a duet and you're too poor to buy another one, go ahead and, look at each other straight in the eye and talk, That way both of you record and then move the microphone, There's other patterns, but, I don't really remember them at the moment. I'll leave you a link in the description so you can go ahead and click and learn more about that, which you should because it is helpful for you, whatever you're doing. That out of the way, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more in depth inside of the microphone. Inside of the microphone, if you could see it. Bam! Look at that baby right there. You have a circle with circles in it, inside of a circle with other circles, and a circle in the middle. All trapped in within squares that have squares in it. This is basically the thing that records the microphone. What that does is makes the thing record. That is what you do. Now, if you do not know by this point, it's like, how the heck do I talk into this thing and it records what I say? This is how it happens. When you talk, right, you have a force that comes out. So, it makes a motion. You could talk to paper and you'll hear it, kind of rattle if you talk to it. Which I have because I have no friends. But that's besides the point. So, yes, when you talk, there is a magnetic, thing that reverberates it. And when it reverberates, it actually captures that that vibration. That is what creates the audio. It transduces into this sound. Depending on what your bit rate, your sample rate is, it depends on it. Because if you have 8-bit, you'll sound like you came out of 8-bit, like Street Fighter Hadouken. But yes, sample rate is the rate of which it samples, it captures. Basically, the time it takes to capture your vocals. You don't really have to worry about that because, you know, technology, and it's easier if you just record without even knowing what it is. But if you want to learn it, which you should, it is very helpful. Did I mention, if you like the stuff I do, please subscribe and like this video. It helps out a lot. You know what even helps it out better? Is if you share this video with other people who want to learn how to record or who doesn't know anything about recording but wants to learn. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, spread the love. Now we got that underhand. We know what captures it. We know how it captures. Let's talk a little bit about frequency response. Frequency response is the response of the frequency. Now we have that out the way, let's go and talk about stuff that will interfere with recording. So let's go ahead and demonstrate some stuff like that for you. Now, am I ready to record my vocals? No. So let me just show you a few things that can create noise and stuff that will mess up your recording. This right here makes a lot of noise. This is a drum. Do you hear that? Bang, bang. If you don't, then let me give you a closer, you know, thing about it. That's very loud. And what happens is that you get noise when you speak into it. Maybe, I'm not sure if it's good, but if it isn't, let me just, you know, put it a little bit more. Damn it. Yo. Oh. Yo. Reverb. Boop. This is not good for my health, as well as recording vocals. My camera battery is literally burning up. Not just my battery. The whole camera is burning up temperature. So I had to stop the video for a little bit. But it's alright because the show must go on. Did I mention like, favorite, and subscribe this video if you like it and, you know, want to show it to your homies and this and that? Please. Alright, that being said, let me go ahead and go through the last two common noises. That right there. That fan. It makes noise. Let me, you know, put you up close and show you. Do you hear that? That is noise. That fan makes noise and it needs to shut up right about now. There is still another noise that is going through this microphone, which is camera, that is interfering with our, you know, recording. This computer right here is making so much noise. You know why? Because it has a lot of fans in it. It has more fans than I will ever have in my life. Which is like, I don't know, 3? Yes, there are 3 fans. You cannot see the third one, but I will, you know, show you because I am a bass. 1 fan, 2 fan, 3 fans. That is fanning up. Actually, there's 4. 1 more in the back. 4. But wait a minute. Don't I need this computer on to record my stuff? And the answer is, yes you do. But for the most part, hold on, let me move this drum set. Yes, it is true we have to have this computer on to record, but the computer got fans and it's creating noise and this and that. Here's a simple solution. move your microphone away from the computer or move the computer away from the microphone. That way the microphone will not capture it. If anything, have a good distance between it, or have it, facing the opposite way, meaning the back of the microphone. The back of the microphone is actually pointing towards it, because what happens is that when you point it towards it, if you have a cardioid, it will not record it as much. It will actually cancel out because you are giving better force over here, and that way when you're talking through there, it will record more. There is no doubt about it, you will have some noise in your vocals at some point. Just like how this camera is recording with that extra noise in there. I am not sure what it is. Well, actually I do. It is electrical interference within cables that makes that sound. But there is a way to get that out, which is called denoising, which is not part of this video. So, YouTube it, Google it if you want to. It's called denoising. But I'll go through that in another video if I do want to go over it, because the way I do mixing and mastering, that is part of my job, and I don't know if I should put it out there. That way you guys will do it yourself and then I won't get profit. There is also other things that can interfere with the microphone, such as having on an electrical device in front of it. It might, give it some clicking and messes up, and also if your cable wires are actually overlapping, it could mess up your recording. It can, give it those clicking, because it is electrical interference that is intertwining with each other. It's like having two magnets at the same time, put them together the opposite way. It'll kind of, push away, and thus messing up the recording that your vocals, push out. And simply put, if you record a vocal and it goes like this, all the way through the cable. So if you have two cables that's overlapping, so they're both saying boop, it might, cross it. It will cross each other and kind of, mess up your recording in a little bit of ways. You'll kind of hear that kind of stuff, but yes. Be safe. Don't use the electrical device. If you do, then keep it away from the microphone. That way it will not capture that sound. As well as keep your microphone cable straight, neat, and clean. Yeah. First things first. When you are recording vocals, you are using one microphone, alright? You're not using two microphones. So, by using one microphone, this is called mono. Alright? Two microphones is stereo. So one can have a left. So one can have a left and one can have a right. That's stereo. Now, is this a good thing to have two microphones and use it? I mean, Eminem did say it in a line, but it is not essential. It is not necessary. It is not, thinged about. The reason being is because we want to capture one right directly inside of the capsule device to get the best recording quality. Otherwise, it will be all around the place, and if I keep it in the middle, it will not sound as great as it should be. So for this, we are going to use mono, which is this one, even though it's on the left side. So next time if you see the choice of being mono or stereo, you have to use mono. This is stereo still. So yeah, let me go ahead and switch it to mono to show you what it really is. I'm back. All right, guys, this is one microphone again, but this time it is mono, meaning you can hear me with both sides of the headphones while using one microphone. This is called mono. We need it. It's essential. That way we can have both even, and then we could get a better capture as well as better effects used on it and so forth. Use mono. I don't know anybody that uses stereo, but if they do, then I'm not sure about them. You can experiment, because music, you could do whatever you want. That being said, let's go ahead and hook it up to this microphone and then go on to capture, basically how to capture what you want to capture and so forth. All right, now we got that down. Let's go ahead and get more in-depth of recording. Now, when it comes to recording, remember I said that thing about polarity, right? So distance matters. because the closer I go, the deeper and the closer and the more intimate it sounds. You hear that definition, the bass, and as well as just the bad noise and capture. Because if you go too loud, you might distort it, and it's not great. So yes, find the distance that you want to record at, and if it feels good for you, then go ahead and record at that position. Don't forget the pop filter. Because if I don't use the pop filter and it pops, it'll make bad recording. So yes, pop filter, know a good distance for where you want to record. You can always choose different distances as well. Now with distance, it gets lower and lower. Say if I record here, you can't really hear me that loud because I'm not doing any, effects on it, no mixing and whatnot. But because the distance is so far, it will not record as great. So what you have to do, why am I so dark? But yes, what you really have to do, from the more away you get, you have to raise the gain, or aka the input, to make up for that, to get a better capture. So let's say I am over here, right? You can't really hear me because the gain is not up anymore. But when I'm over here, you could hear me perfectly. So yes, let me go ahead and raise the gain and show you how that works. Alright, so I am darker than dark, but it's okay. It'll probably fix up. There you go. But yes, you see I'm distant from the microphone, yet you can hear me, louder and better. Clear. Now, that's good. That's how you want it to be. Record at a good, level. But if I go back and get more, close to it, it will get, it'll be louder, so it will capture more, meaning you'll get distortion. Did you hear that? Distortion. It's not good. So, that being said, the more away you go, raise up the gain, but the more closer you get, you have to lower it down. This way, when we're closer to the microphone, it'll be easier and better to record at this level to get this depth, this tone. There's goods and bads, there's do's and don'ts, or not goods and bads, but there's a, reason to get closer to the mic so you can hear the bass of my voice in a world where people are mushrooms. Mario comes and eats them alive. He is super shroomed. And then you have, distance vocal in the back, that way you can have a better clarity, so to say, with it. But yeah, you get the gist of it. So find the right spot for you to record. Alright, so I'm choosing this distance right here. There you go, light. I'm choosing this distance right here to get a better clarity in terms of recording. It doesn't matter which is which you like, this and that. Whatever you want, whatever fits comfortable with the song and the presence you are achieving, go ahead and do it like that. So yes, that is recording. There is nothing really else to it, is there? Not really. Oh, don't forget to hit record and then record it. Other than that, that's about it, guys. Hopefully this helps you out. If it did, please like, fave, and subscribe, and share it to everybody, and give me $1,000 in my PayPal right now by the end of this video. Actually, don't, because I'm not trying to get people's money like that. But yes, like, fave, subscribe if this helped you. Oh, also, don't bump into the microphone. That's an interference as well. But yes, like, fave, subscribe. If you have any comments when it comes to recording vocals, let me know. If this helped you out, let me know. If it didn't really help you out and what you wanted to do, let me know. Because I got y'all. I'll type in the comment section as well. And some other people who are, also smart in this stuff, they'll probably help me out as well. Because, not everyone knows everything. But yes, that's it. My name is Justin Omoi. Thanks for watching this video. And with that,
go record your stuff. Oh yeah, and also distortion. Be wary of it. It's not so great, but you can use it in effects as well. So yes, avoid distortion. Record within a good limit. Whether you're far apart or close, make sure the capture rate does not go over 0 decibels. I say make it in between at least -3 decibels to, so say, around -12, -10 decibels. Within that range, depending on how you record it, it will be good for you. Do not go over it unless you're trying to achieve that effect, or go under it, because nobody's going to really hear you from this distance. If there's anything else I did not mention, you guys go ahead and comment to me, and I'll make a video on that, afterwards or whatnot. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for save, favorite, confide, subscribe. I can't even talk right now, but yeah. And as always, peace.